Supposed on YouTube. Welcome back. Today looking at another video, so just remember to like, subscribe and share this video. So in today's video, we're going to look at how to make a hub in WPF. This is how you can house your controls. So a hub will be located after the login menu and the sign up menu. When you sign up, then you log in, then the login menu will take you to the hub. Then the hub is where the rest of the application is distributed into sections. So you can have like the dashboard, user section, and settings and something like that. Then let's get right into it. So create a new project. Okay, WPF application. So click next. So this one will say okay, so there we are. So I'll select where to store my project. So you select a place to store your project, then project name, solution name, then I'll click next. Okay, so I'm using .NET 8 long-term support. If you're using .NET 9, you can follow along. Other .NETs are no longer supported, so the only one which is there is 8 and 9. So I'll click the create button. Okay, and we're back and it has finished loading. So I've got a set of colors here, so we'll use these to just make things a bit interesting. So we'll start here. No, here first. So inside grid, we're going to do this. I'm going to put a border. Our border is going to have a basic background. So select the color. We'll select this one. We'll paste that in, so that's our background. Then we'll come here. Okay, there we go. Then I think we can do that here. Let's do the background here. No, let's do that here. So make the background. Okay, make the background transparent. Then we'll come and put corner radius on the border. 25. Okay, so there's our corner radius around the border. Then let's do this. That allows transparency. True. Okay, that should make, or no, let's remove this one for now. We'll come and look at this later on. Okay, so come here, Then inside the border, we're going to do this. Add the grid inside the border. So grid there. Okay, we'll come here. Then instead of column, now we want row definitions. Let's add row definitions first. So we'll have 2 row definition. Definition. Okay, so there we are. So those are like 50-50. So the first one we want is this. For the first one we want this. Let's put height. Okay, so we've got a 10 and 90. Then we'll get another grid. So this grid will be in the first row here. So just for emphasis, we'll do this. Grid row 0. So this is grid row 0. This is grid row 0. Then this is grid row 1. Then we'll come here. And here we're going to have column definitions. Okay, so want a column all the way here, another one here, then 2 here, then 1 here. So let's do this. Let's duplicate that one. So here we'll just press Control D, Control D, Control D. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay, so with this, say 60 stuff. Okay, with this 10 star. With 10 star. Another, I say 10 star. So okay. Okay, 10 star. All right. So there we are. Then we have one more. Okay, so that one will be this one here. So I'll keep that one for space. Maybe you can make it like this. Okay, so that will be for space here. When we maximize the screen, then these will be, let's get these two. Okay. Alright, okay, so we do this, Control C. So Control V. Just one moment. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay, so add another one. So 1, 2, 3 for the minimize boxes. Then these two. Okay, let's do this. So I have these two for the navigation buttons to navigate to sections on the thing, on the hub here. Okay, so define the column section, the columns we're going to use. Okay, then we come here. Let's see, button. So this is column 0, this is column 1, this is column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, column 6, column 7. So start with this button. Let's put it in grid column 7. Oh, sorry, column 6. Grid column 6. Then let's just give it a height. Okay, all right, there we go. So this one, content, and font, font size. Oh, no, not font size. Okay, font size. Start with that. Okay, that's okay. Foreground. So foreground, say white. So white. So just bring this into perspective here. Okay, so that will be white there. Then let's select a color. Okay, good. Background. Okay, there we go. So just get this for now. So just move them into the columns. One. Okay, so there we are. So our main interest is, let's see if we can copy these for now. Okay, so let's do button in column 1. So we'll put the content. Okay, dashboard. Okay, so dashboard button and users button. So these are the ones used to navigate around the hub here to go to various sections on the hub. So you click this one, then the dashboard will appear. Then you click this one, it will take you to the users section. Then okay, then let me just do this. Let's give this button a variable. X name it. So X name it button close up. That's what we're going to call it. Okay, then we'll come and double click on the button. Okay, so here we are. So what we're going to do here, just press this CLO, type this, close. So this will emphasize closing of the application, complete exit, or if you prefer not this one, you can do this one, ENVIRONMENT, environment.exit, exit. Okay, so there we are. So you can choose that one. This one is a bit more refined, the bottom one. Then the other functions for exiting the application in WPF, we can look at that later on in the next video. So I'll press save here. Then I'll run the application. Okay, so here we are. This is what the hub will look like when you're running it in full screen. So I'll just exit. Okay, then we'll come back here. So we have this grid in grid row 0. So what we're going to do is create another grid. In this grid, we'll add a label. So say you. The controls go here. So we'll close that tag. Close the label tag, then yes. Then we'll reposition this grid. So grid row 1. So things will move. Okay, so that has moved from there to here. Let me just do that again. It was in grid row 0. So let's move this to grid row 1 here. So move it from 0 to 1 and here. So this is where the content will go, or the user controls will come here. So user controls work much better with the hub. Then you put all the functionality per section of the application behind the user control. Then you will use these buttons to load the user controls into this area on the hub here, kind of like something like what you see going on here in Visual Studio there. So press stop there. Then let's just run this one more time real quick. Also the window state is maximized. Then just hold on. So let me just bring these options here. So maximize, let's change that to normal. Okay. Then Okay, so there we are. So let's get rid of this line on top here. I'll just close that. So use this control here, so just say true. So we'll stop, we'll save that, then we'll come back here again. So the whole point of leaving a space here is usually when you run this in full screen, usually the button can overlap the given area when you're running the application. So it helps to put this extra column here and just leave it blank like that. Then we'll come and finish off this in the next video. I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. So let's get right into it. So we're going to look at the XAML main window, this one which is open here. So we'll start by putting private and public and private variables. So we're going to do this first. Private, add USER user control, private user control. Then under underscore current current underscore current view. So the public user control. So capital letters current view. And inside those brackets we'll put a get. And we'll return underscore current view. Then we'll set underscore current view Okay, I'll enter, close that with a, sorry, close that with bracket, okay. And add on property changed. Bracket. A name of bracket, and we'll put and we'll close that off. And come here. That change event handler. Okay, so let's see. I think that's a small view. current view equals value, then name of current view here, cannot convert. Okay, so add the question mark there. Okay, so to get rid of the line, we're going to do this. The protected virtual, protected virtual it's this one here. Okay, and I'll say string, then add the property name. Okay, so that red squiggly line was gone, but there's another one. Okay, property changed, question mark dot okay, then we'll just do that. So finish that off, then save that. Okay, so save everything, then the grid view row in the grid in grid row 1, we'll give it a name. Okay, name what name can we give it? Node controls here. Let's continue. So just copy this for now. So copy that, then we'll come here, then we'll make a folder, add new folder. So this one we'll call it user controls folder. So in user controls we'll add 2 user controls there. So add the first one, so the first user control before dashboard, so just say UC dashboard. Okay, so we'll call this one UC dashboard, then we'll add that. So in here we'll just okay, in here we'll just do this, we'll add the label, content, user control for dashboard. So we'll close that off. Then comes to the solution. Okay, then we come to the user controls folder again. Then we'll add another user control, UC underscore USERS, user control users. So okay, we'll add another label, content user controls USER. Okay, then we'll just finish off that tag. All right, okay, then we're all good. So let's see. Okay, we'll come back here. We'll copy this. Then let's make a folder called user controls. Let's add the user control. So this one, we name it UC, not UD, UC underscore. Name it UC underscore dashboard. Then we'll click add. Okay, then we'll just add the label real quick. Content user control UC for dashboard. For dashboard, then we'll close that off. Okay. There we are. Then we'll copy this one real quick. Control C. Then we'll come here and add another user control. Oh, sorry, not a folder. Let's delete that one. Then add another user control. So this one we'll name it UC underscore users. And we'll click add. I'll just wait for that one. Okay, so there we are. So add this UC for users. Okay, save. Okay, then okay, we'll come here. So now when we come here, we want to pull that user control when things load. So just for starters, we're going to do this. Go back to here. Okay, so we'll call that grid. So the name of the grid is load controls here. So that dot, then we'll say children, and children dot clear. So just put that just for good practice. We'll clear everything that is in that control for starters. Let me put this here after the initialize. Okay, then we'll come here, we'll call that user control now, UC. Okay, UC dashboard, then we'll say DSHBOARD, so dashboard, then we'll say equals NEW. And we'll leave it like that. Then we'll come here, then we'll call that grid view again, load controls here, dot CHILDREN, okay, children dot add dot add, and we'll add the dashboard, the variable for the user control. So just add that there. Then this is what is going to happen when we load this from an initialization point of view. Okay, so you see for dashboard that has loaded there. Then we can close that one out. Then what we'll do, we can copy these controls here, Control C. Then we'll come here and we'll come to the dashboard button. So name that dashboard button. So name it BUTTON DASHBOARD button, not BN, button dashboard. Button dashboard load LOAD. Okay. Then save that. Then we'll come here, double click. Okay, then we'll paste that stuff which you copied. Okay, so save that. Then we'll come back here. Then we'll name this second button the user button. Okay, so BUTTON button users load. On that users load, then yes, save. And we'll come here, double click. Okay, button users load. Then we'll do the same thing like we've done here, but we're going to do this instead. Okay, just to speed things up, let me just copy that. So here what we're going to do, you will see user control, not dashboard. What we want is users. Then okay, it was recommended something, so I'll just go with that. Then LO load controls here, dot children, then dot add, add, then brackets. Inside the bracket we'll add that element. Here it is, this one. Double click that, then we'll finish that off with a tab. Then we'll save everything. Then we'll run the application. So the dashboard is loaded by default. So let's load the user control. So the user control you see for users, user control for users has loaded. Then for dashboard has loaded. Then this is the end of this video here. Like and subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell for new videos. This is Review Sample Z on YouTube. Then we'll be back with another video. Thanks for watching. Let's learn something. Peace.